saying some really mean and just not true things about me on social media, so I printed out.
Most popular, yeah, we'll go look at it in a minute. Guys, I want to watch this. Maybe it's good. Maybe it looks good.
Screenshots of it, and I brought his hoodies to his house, and I taped all of those screenshots to the package so that his mom could read them.
Wow.
What?
We brought together 7 people who've been cheated on.
My name's Tejan, and I've been cheated on.
My name is Angel, and I've been cheated on.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and I have been cheated on.
Hi, Marianne, and I've been cheated on.
Hi, my name is Vivian, and I've been cheated on.
Hi, my name is Avi, and I've been cheated on.
Hi, my name is Erin, and I have been cheated on.
Oh.
One of them is a cheater. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize.
No respect for cheaters.
Who is the odd one out?
Guys, I have decent food regardless.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
How's everyone
going
doing?
on?
Good. Great.
So,
Great.
who's cheated?
Cheating is the lowest of the lowest, literally though.
Who's it gonna be?
I took psychology class, and what they said is when you talk to people, look into their eyes and ask them a question. So I can ask the question to everybody, or somebody wants to ask.
Your mom would say
You
that
can
though.
see their pupils
Like they
that's
dilate a
crazy.
little and stuff like that. So it's
He took on a leadership role immediately. Maybe he was asking those questions so that he could give his prepared response to kind of try to convince us.
Wait,
I was
what?
gonna go straight for the kill question. Like, do you guys think cheating is like could you be redeemed after that?
Oh, man.
Not really.
I think it's very nuanced. I think that most of the time, no, but also like for me, I was cheated on twice, but one of the times I was 15, and it's like, do I think that that person is going to be a cheater their entire life? I don't think so. We were kids.
Sorry, I was going to say there is also kind of a gradient. Like, I mean, for me, I'm not a very jealous person. If you're drunk at a bar and you kiss a stranger and you feel bad about it, like I can swallow that. But if you're fully like went home with someone like at each level did not stop a hookup from happening, which is what
I don't even agree with that
she
either.
said something about like if you just kiss somebody at like a bar or something like that, you know, it's not that bad or something like
That's
that. That right
just
there was still
dumb.
considered like a form of cheating to me. So I thought she was the
A
most.
form, it literally is
To
cheating.
me,
What?
It depends on the person and how much they're willing to make it work and change. You know, because I do believe in change, but if they're like making excuses of just like, oh, I'm sorry, babe, but it'll never happen again, and then they like change for like that period of time, and then it happens again. You know, it's kind of like, what is your commitment to your change?
Or if they try to downplay how bad
Yeah.
it was.
I also think it depends on like who cares, because I know some people care a lot about cheating and others that don't. Some people.
How ironic. I kissed men for content. And same was there. It's not like it does anything.
Will find that more redeemable.
I feel like most people would care about cheating though, right? Like,
Yeah.
What? I'm a extra heterosexual man. I'm very confident in my sexuality. Okay, and Sammy knows this. And I kissed two or three or maybe even 4 men for content. I don't give a shit.
I just felt like he was very confident, but in a way that kind of felt scripted.
Tejan said that stuff about not everyone cares about cheating, and I was like, that's a little off to me.
We actually have a tie. The tie is between Avi and Tejan. Tejan, do you want to go ahead and go first?
I really didn't get that much.
Men don't
time to
count
talk,
them.
So.
It's about the nature of why you do it, right? Yeah, it's about the nature of why you do it. Okay, I'm not attracted to men. I'm not. I can say a man looks nice or a man is very handsome. I'm not inherently attracted to them. I don't want anything out of that. I'm not looking for anything out of that, right? That I'm taking away from my relationship. Cheating is whenever you take something from the relationship, right? So if you're with somebody and you're attracted by somebody else, even in a spur of the moment, and you try to get something from that moment, you're taking something away. You're not. It's not something that's going out. It's away from it. That's cheating.
Like letting you guys talk it all out. I got cheated on when I was in college, and I actually found it very interesting what you said. Yeah, you.
Okay.
Because you were saying that like you could forgive somebody who was like just hooking up if they were just like a random stranger kissing, and that's actually what my ex did to me.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry about
I
that.
just thought it was interesting.
Well, I actually grew up in like a traditional Indian family household, so the way I was brought up was to always treat women with respect. For me, actually, I have a very interesting story how I found out that my girlfriend was cheating on me. I saw a Facebook profile picture with her with another dude. She's like, oh, we've been best friends for 2 years. Come to find out, we've been dating for 2 years.
What?
That's my story.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I knew that coming in, I was gonna be eliminated first. I'm just seen as somebody who's a player. It just all just kind of like made sense to me.
Did you do anything crazy when they cheated on you?
I was about to. I was about to. When I got cheated on, I actually kept it to myself for a week because I know it was hard. I don't know why I tortured myself, but it was because I was so pissed that I wanted to plant revenge.
Yeah.
And it just ended up slipping in one of our arguments.
We actually did. I personally actually dealt with, not really revenge, but I hit up that guy because I found him on social media, you know, and found out that he's been
That's what I was
dating
trying
for
to
a
do.
long
I was
time.
trying to find the girl.
So I told him to set up a date with her at Cheesecake Factory, and I was like, I'm just gonna show up.
What an arena.
Dude, that was my idea.
So I
That's what I
literally
want. You
showed
lived
up.
out my dream.
So they're
just
having
kidding.
their date. I'm like, it's fully planned. I walk in there, and then literally she
cringe.
just goes immediately to like just bawling out, crying and stuff like that. She's like, I'm so sorry, I'm this. But
If that really did happen, I'm so sorry, but like that was just like crazy to me. It was like this perfect cinematic masterpiece of like, I wish I could do that. Not entirely wish it, but you know what I mean.
For me,
What?
I was actually trying to do a long distance relationship. A week into him being away, he cheated on me. And he was saying some really mean and just not true things about me on
This is
social
just
media. So I
weird.
printed out like screenshots of it, and I brought his hoodies to his house, dropped them off in his parents' house, and I taped all of those screenshots to the package so that his mom could read them.
wow.
Good for her. Good for her.
I think I was just so caught up in the anger, you know what I mean?
Exactly, I know
And the
exactly what you mean.
frustration. It's just like, I couldn't really see clearly. In those moments, I wanted him to feel what I felt.
I don't want to blame them for being cheated on, but it seems like these guys are like some of these stores. They're kind of like psychos. So like I don't know.
Hard. It's something hard to deal with.
It's really tough.
So I just
do
wanted
you
to
ever
know
think
what
that-
your guys' definition of cheating is. That was like on my mind. You know, how would you guys define cheating?
I think, I don't know, it's a definition that is really up to like the individual. I think it can change a lot, and a lot of people probably agree with that. Like it's really up to someone's boundaries. But obviously, you know, like the typical things.
Revenge doesn't help you heal or cope. It doesn't do anything. Revenge doesn't do shit. It being petty doesn't bring you anywhere. It doesn't.
Like hooking up with someone else, really flirting with someone else, continuing like situation type relationship with somebody would be cheating in my eyes.
Yeah, there's
You think it does, but it doesn't. That's the problem with revenge. Okay, you'll convince yourself that whenever you're doing something, that it will help you, that it does, and when it does, you feel something, and you think that makes you feel better. It doesn't. Revenge doesn't do shit.
emotional cheating and physical cheating.
That's what I was going to
Yeah.
piggyback off on that.
Can I clarify what I said in the last round, just because I would hate to discount anyone who that was their experience of like my offhand comment of like kissing a stranger in a bar. I don't know. I'm sorry if that is what happened to you. That's just like something that I'm not a very jealous person. There are some acts that are cheating, but that I know that given the right person, the right relationship, I would personally be able to forgive. It's not black and white for me.
It's also the intention.
Wait, what?
Are some that is what happened to you. That's just like something that I'm not a very jealous person. There are some acts that are cheating, but that I know that given the right person, the right relationship, I would personally be able to forgive. It's not black
wow.
and white for me.
It's also the intention, I think, because if someone do it with malicious intention, like if they really want to harm you,
She's just
or
setting
they
herself up to
really
be-
wanna
to get
end the
fucking smoked on
relationship,
it.
but they're still in the relationship. So
Yeah.
I think that's something you need to have an introspection and see like, well, this is bad.
I feel like especially within, and I don't want to like be the hater to my generation and all, but I just feel like in our day and age for like relationships, we don't discuss boundaries firm enough of what everybody thinks their definition of cheating is. But no, like I feel like especially when you get cheated on, especially at a younger age, we let our
This is all cope. Cheating is cheating. There's no definition or there's no half cheating a little bit. It all is.
control us a little bit
Literally.
more.
Yeah.
And I feel like doing something crazier is just a little bit more rational in people's heads at that age.
It is not a gray area. It's a black and white thing. It literally is.
He played out that ideal story of like getting back at your ex. It could also just be like the typical things that you see at the movies.
Talking is cheating? Yes. If you're talking in a romantic way, right? You try to get something out of somebody when you talk to them, yeah, that's cheating 100%. You don't have to kiss or do anything. The intention and the root behavior why do something is cheating itself. So sometimes just the fact that you do it or you think about it, that's cheating. What about it? I don't care.
And again, we have another tie. It's between Avi and Aaron.
Yeah, I was actually pretty surprised that I was in another tie again.
I was being a bit too casual about it, so I was not surprised that I was chosen. I was living in the same town as my ex and I had to move, and so we knew that we had a deadline. And then when I moved, we decided to have a 3-week buffer period where we would do a long distance, and then we had a deadline for our breakup. 2 days before that deadline, they went to a Pride event and hooked up with somebody else. If you're gonna cheat, let the other person go first. Don't let them sit through that, because that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of piggyback off what I was saying, just the way I was brought up. I don't see cheating as a good thing at all. You have to put yourself in the other person's shoes. If you do cheat, think about like how much damage that can cause to them. Because like I know when I got cheated on, I didn't even get into a relationship for at least.
That doesn't even work either, in my opinion, because some people will say, oh yeah, but my significant other has been being mean or whatever, and they'll justify it. So putting yourself in their shoes actually sometimes makes them even more confident that they're gonna do it, because they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get at them by doing this or whatever. So it's like
6 months to a year.
You guys are actually going to group up and decide on one person that you want to eliminate.
just have better ideals. I don't know. Says me, says you. Why him?
You guys might have voted the wrong person.
Sorry, Avi. Sorry.
Why?
I said a story about actually how things unraveled. It did honestly look pretty cinematic, so I think that's why people thought that I was the mole. And any non-cheaters can slide in my DMs.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
I couldn't
I
focus
respect
on
it.
all of the people that were playing, but I felt that the people that were out were not the most.
All right, that means that the game ends here. If the lights turn green, that means you voted the mole
Red.
out and you all win.
Red.
However, if the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
Red or Laka? Red.
I knew it. I knew it.
Man.
Will the mole please reveal themselves?
The girl in the middle, middle right.
2, 1.
Go middle right. Yeah. What about it?
What?
Sorry.
I feel so dumb.
Don't. So I've been on both sides. I've been cheated on,
Yikes. Absolutely yikes.
and I've been the cheater. When I first applied to
Absolutely
do this,
disgusting.
I had like only one intention in mind, is to give purpose to my pain. I was cheated on in college. He was the first person who ever made me feel like I was enough. So then when he cheated on me, I felt like he took that away from me.
So then she did it to somebody else so they could feel this way, so they could spread that behavior to somebody else. So I don't get
And
it.
I've been struggling with it ever since.
For me, the greatest pain wasn't being cheated on, but being the person who inflicted the pain that I already knew so well. You knew better, why didn't you do better? You know, so that was just like, it just hit.
It felt like she was all of our exes telling us what we needed to hear. And I mean, we couldn't have asked for a better mole than Marianne, because she really gave us that moment to heal. And she was a great surrogate for everyone who had been hurt to get that kind of closure, I suppose.
So Marianne, the floor is yours.
Even though I won, I don't want to take it. I actually want to give this prize money to the people who've been cheated on. So if I can invite everyone that was with me, right, to come up stage, we're gonna win this celebratory money, and I'm gonna give this to you guys. So this money is going to you guys. I'm not gonna keep any of it. You guys just buy me a drink if you want. Everyone's dancing on 3, 2, 1. Money, 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 money.
I'll throw it.
All right, we're all gonna pick it up in the end, but you know, why not? We're just gonna do the little bam, bam, bam,
To trauma.
Oh my God.
Okay, this was odd. This was very odd. Very odd.